Hello,
Hello.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, Fariyad. Thank you for asking. The day has been going on pretty well for me. What about you?
It's also going good. After a long
Mhm.
time, I think we are talking.
Yes, yes, yes. The first time I had to cancel a session because suddenly there was, a meeting planned up. And yesterday I think you
Okay.
couldn't join, I believe.
Yeah, right. You are
Yeah,
absolutely right. Because
correct.
that time I was in my college.
Okay, okay. I thought so. So finally, glad to meet you.
Yeah, it's pleasure.
Okay, so how are your classes going on?
Yeah, it's going superb.
Oh, superb. Very rarely have
Yeah,
I heard students say the word class and superb together.
yeah.
Okay. So, did you meet your friends? Did you go there for any process or your classes are also started in the
No,
classroom?
my classes is going on. So we are taking classes.
Perfect. That's good. And now there is the news of some different variant of the coronavirus that's doing the round.
Yeah, absolutely. I also heard.
Hmm. I think students are the happiest because again, if this happens, right, they'll again have online classes, comfort of their own homes, and they can just chill.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So, did you get a chance to have a look at the session material today?
Yeah, I have taken.
Okay. So, the topic today is risks, all about risks.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
yeah. When I say that word, what comes to your mind when I say the word risk?
Okay. So whenever I listen this word, so
Mhm.
risk taking is a good thing, I think so. Because one of the biggest risk is we are not taking any risk. It is also a risk.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. So, but
Yeah.
if you are confident about
Mhm.
anything and
Yeah.
you are giving 120% of that,
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
that time we should obviously take risk, I can say, and I agree with that. But if
All
you
right.
are just doing, if you don't know about anything and
Mhm.
any subject particular thing, and you are saying I'm
Mhm.
taking a risk, I will be
Mhm.
successful or not. So
Mhm.
obviously it is silly question. It is not risk.
Mhm. Yes. That would be foolish. That's a foolish decision,
Yeah,
right?
foolish. Yeah, of course.
Okay, fine. That's quite a good definition here. And what kind of a person are you? Do you believe in taking spontaneous risks or do you like it to be a little calculated?
Okay, so I can say I'm risk taker, but
Hmm.
before taking a risk, I know all the
Yeah.
things, and
Hmm.
if I'm confident about anything,
Hmm.
so that
Hmm.
time I'm agree and I'm
Hmm.
ready to take a risk.
Hmm. Not I am
And
agree, I agree.
yeah, I made a mistake.
Hmm.
I
No
agree.
worries. Okay, okay, all right. So once you have calculated all the things that can go right and the cons, then you
Yeah,
take a risk. Okay, fine.
of course.
And good that you said that you are a risk taker. Now I want to know what is the riskiest activity that you've done in your life?
Okay, so I can say, I choose an engineering. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so after like taking admission in engineering college,
Mm-hmm.
so my friends and my like many person I
Yeah.
met him, so
Mm-hmm.
they started telling me engineering is not
Yeah.
good, and after completing your engineering you will be not able to get any job, and these kind
Why?
of things I
Yeah. Okay.
started hearing, but I don't believe
Mm-hmm.
in that, and now I
Mm-hmm.
have realized it is good. I think taken good decision.
Yes. So why did they tell you that if you do engineering, you won't get a job? Because there are campus placements, right? So if you have
Yeah,
good grades, then by all means you'll get a job.
So they are saying engineers are just wandering here and there, and you will be also like that.
Don't listen to them. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
That is true for every profession, right? So if a person
Of course.
doesn't have the required grades or the skills, then yes, it becomes a little tough for them to get a job. But if you are talented at what you're doing, if you're studying really hard, and if you're confident, then why not? You'll definitely get a job.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So what is the riskiest thing that you've seen some other person doing, like a third person, and you saw them and you were completely shocked, like, okay, why is this person doing this XYZ activity? Has that ever happened?
Yeah, I know only one person. He is, I
Yeah.
think, great risk taker, and I think you also know Elon Musk.
Yes.
He is
True.
yeah. He has taken big risk. I think he sold his home and everything, and he took a big risk. And if that day he wouldn't have taken that risk, so today we don't know who is Elon Musk.
Today we wouldn't have known.
Yeah, wouldn't have known. Yes, right.
Yeah, that who is Elon Musk. Yes, he is a
Yeah,
genius person, right?
of course, of
Changing
course.
so many things.
And he was
Yeah,
confident. That's why he has taken risk.
correct. Very true. Where do you think is the line between confidence and overconfidence? Because if you're confident, you take risks, but if you're overconfident, you take foolish decisions. So, what is the difference? If you can give an example, that would be great.
Yeah, I will try, of course. So
Yeah,
like confident and overconfident. If I say anything about anything,
yeah.
only I can do. So I think it is overconfident. And I am saying I can do. So it is my
Yes.
confident.
Hmm. Yes, I can do it with a proper kind of rational thinking. Then it is
Yeah.
confidence.
But you are saying
Okay.
I can do. So it is, I think,
Yeah.
overconfident thing.
Uh, all right. So, have you ever regretted taking any risk so far?
No, I
Mhm.
don't. I think so because I don't want to regret about anything. Whatever the things I like, just
Mhm.
I started doing because later I don't want to regret. I am that
Hmm.
kind of person.
Oh wow, you remind me of ZNMD. In Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. This, I think
Yeah,
one character
absolutely.
did say this. Yeah. Okay, so you don't want a life with any regrets. You're doing your
Yeah,
best to
yeah,
do whatever
absolutely.
comes to your mind.
For example, like I'm pursuing my engineering, so if
Mm.
I know about any course, so it would be
Yeah,
great for me. So
yeah,
obviously I started doing that course.
yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
I don't want
Mm.
to regret later because of that I didn't get job or anything
Yeah,
else. So
yeah.
whatever the things is good for my career, I
Mhm.
started doing.
Okay, so good for you. Okay, I love this confidence that you have. Coming to the language, a small thing, things are good, not is good, things are good.
Yeah, absolutely. It
Yeah,
is
things
plural.
are good.
Yes,
Yeah, all
things
right.
are good.
And who are your biggest cheerleaders? See, when you are going against the people who try to pull you down, right? They are called as naysayers, Naysayers. Okay. So, who are
Okay,
your biggest cheerleaders when others are telling you, okay, it's not possible, this is not possible, that you can't do? Who supports you?
okay. So like, especially your family member always supports you.
Yeah.
Supports you.
In your life.
Okay, in my life. So
Yeah.
obviously my mom, especially my
Mhm.
dad, believe in me and myself.
Mhm.
I always believe in myself,
Okay.
and whatever the things I do, so
Mhm.
my dad always agree with me, and he is like
Oh.
very much confident about me, like yes, if he
Yeah.
is saying anything, so obviously
Mm.
he can do, and
Mm.
I totally agree with him. So this is
Okay.
my confident.
That this is my confidence. Yeah.
Yeah,
So nice. I'm glad that your cheerleaders are your family members only. Okay,
yeah.
that's very important. All right. And before taking any risk, right, it could be anything. What are some factors that we need to carefully evaluate? It could be regarding money, health, adventure, anything. What are some things that we should think of before?
Okay, so like before taking risk
Mm-hmm.
or before taking any action, I can say we should think.
Yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
can, as much as you can think like thousands of times, but after taking the risk or any decision, we should not look behind, then we
Mm-hmm.
should continue with that.
Yeah, we should not look back.
Back, yeah, of course.
Okay. So you're telling that once you've decided to make a decision, we should just
Yeah,
stick with it.
just yeah, stick to it.
Okay, all right. And what are some things that one should never gamble with? Uh, so many things we can take a risk, but there are some elements, right? We should just leave it as it is. So, do you think there are some things like that, or we can take risk in every aspect of life?
Yeah, we can take risk in every aspect of life, but
Mhm.
not everywhere. I cannot say about money or anything else if you
Yeah.
don't know especially about any particular
Mhm.
thing and you are taking a risk. So I will never suggest you should take a risk.
Okay, okay. And whenever you make any decision, right, who are the people from whom you take advice, like with whom you have a discussion before? Apart from your family member, are there anybody else?
Yeah, so firstly I will say, if I am going to take any make decision or anything
Yeah.
else, so
Mm-hmm.
obviously I will ask that person who know
Yeah.
about that thing or who
Mm-hmm.
belongs to that particular technology or anything else. So we
Yes.
should take advice from them. Sometimes
Okay.
what happens, if you are
Hmm.
taking advice from that person and who
Hmm.
don't know about anything else, so
Who
obviously
doesn't
he
know?
will,
Hmm.
who doesn't know, so
Yeah.
obviously he will tell you wrong thing.
Yes. Correct. A person with no experience will not be able to guide you better, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, very true. Great observation, Faryad. I think we can learn a lot from other people's success, but we can learn more from others' failure also
yeah,
because we
of
can
course,
avoid
you're
it.
right.
Yeah, we can definitely avoid it. Yeah. And after you finish engineering, after your studies are all complete, so if you ever get a thought of becoming an entrepreneur, would you call it a risk, or do you think that it's just another way of going about things? It's not a that big deal. How will you feel internally?
Yeah, I think it would be great, or I
Mm.
cannot say it will be very much big risk, because
Mm.
if we are not taking risk, so the whole
Yeah.
life we will only doing job or anything else,
Mm.
and we are
Mm.
just, we are living our life, but like
Yes.
actual
Yeah.
thing and our
Mm.
actual desire will never
Mm.
fulfill like in the job, so we should do
Mm.
whatever we want to do.
Hmm. Yes, that's very true. I think the word you're looking for is existing. We are just existing. If we don't
Yeah, yeah,
switch things up, we're just existing. We don't live really. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
right.
Perfect. So nice. Very wise words coming from you. Okay. And there are people who indulge in a lot of adventure sports all around the world, right? They jump from hundreds of feet above. I don't know what exactly it's called. I think it's bungee jumping, but I'm not really sure. But they do a lot of
Okay.
dangerous stunts, right? So, would you ever be interested in experiencing these activities
No,
under
I don't.
supervision? Obviously, no.
No, no, of course not.
Okay. Why? Why wouldn't you want to try it out?
Yeah, firstly I will learn that skill, then I will try, otherwise I will go and I will not try, because it is also, I can say, risk, and I don't want to risk. I don't want to take a risk about my life, especially, but
Okay.
like after maybe my bone will break or anything else, so I have to
Yeah.
sit at home, so I don't
Yes.
want to do that,
Okay. So you want to stay
and my
away from
dream will remain
life-threatening risk.
dream. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All your dreams. Fine. Understood. Good. So, what are some adventures that you like? Not the crazy ones that I just mentioned. Normal stuff. Like river rafting or trekking or camping. What kind of activities do you like to do?
About risk.
Risks or adventure? General adventure.
Okay, general adventure.
Yes.
So, so I can say I
Hmm.
like to, in future, I would like to drive car or anything else, but
Yeah.
not too much fast, because
Hmm.
nowadays the trend is going on like that.
Hmm.
If you are riding any bike or any car,
Yeah.
so they
Hmm.
are riding very much fast. So it is
Hmm.
also risk.
Hmm. Yes. Yes. Instead of saying they're driving very much fast, you can say that they're driving at a high speed. Okay.
Okay, at a high
So
speed.
yeah, at a very high speed. Yes, it's threatening to the person who's riding and also to the people around them who are being safe, right? So it's
Of
danger
course,
to both.
yeah.
Yes, okay. It was nice discussing this topic with you. One last question I have.
Okay.
What are some of the best things that can come out of taking a risk? What are the advantages of taking a risk?
Okay. So taking the risk, where there are many advantages. Okay,
Okay. Uh-huh.
but it depends on like our field, like which and what kind of risk we are taking. So
Hmm.
obviously there will be advantages and some disadvantages also sometimes,
Yeah. Yeah.
so we should
It's
be
like two
ready.
sides of the same
Yeah,
coin.
same coin, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. So what is it? Like a lot of money, a lot of peace, a lot of good health. What do you think is the one thing that is going to definitely come out of taking risks if it works for you?
Okay, so maybe it would be money, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
if we are
Hmm.
taking any risk in our business or our study, so
Yeah.
obviously you will be able to earn lots of money.
Okay. Fine. That's cool. Yeah, that was the last question from my end for you on this topic. And whatever corrections I had to give you, as always, minor things that I thought I'll tell you then and there itself. One last thing, I chosen, I chosen, or I chose, which is correct?
I chosen.
No, I chose is correct. Okay.
I chose. Yeah, yeah. It was second from me. Yeah. I have
Yeah,
chosen.
I chose. Yes, yes. Either I have chosen. First of all, the
Yeah.
pronunciation is chosen. Okay. So I have
Chosen.
chosen, I
Okay.
had chosen, or I chose. Okay. Simple, fast.
Oh,
That's it.
yeah, yeah, right.
Okay. That is the only thing. Apart from that, brilliant, great ideas, great confidence, and also getting to know the learners better is always good for us also. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
of
now,
course.
do you have any questions for me? Anything else I can help you with?
No, I don't have any question. Everything is clear, I think.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what are your plans for the rest of the day? Do you have to go back to college?
Yeah, obviously I will
Mhm.
tomorrow I will go to my college
Okay.
and today I have to study.
Oh, you have any internals or any exams coming up?
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. You're saying absolutely right.
Is
So
it
my
okay?
internal exam is coming. Yeah.
Oh,
So
all the
that's and
best.
I have to also make a minor
Mhm.
project. So I'm
Hmm.
quite busy.
Okay, all right. Wish you all the best. Is it a group project or you have to work on it alone?
We are four. Okay, so we are working on
Group
that.
project. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you have a good time and I hope the project works for you and get great scores in the internals. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Bye, Faryad. Have a nice day.
Bye. Have a great day.
Thank you.